What's going on, everybody? It is Middlebrook back with episode 2 of Sledgin Sam 2.0. So, I am just finishing up my daily quests here. Let me just get my proper blue bag there, and I've just finished up some evil quests. I have a honey, but I'm going to save that for another day. Gonna eat the canned chili, and also gonna have some cans of charred meat. Well, not some cans of charred meat, but gonna have some charred meat here to finish up another little quest here. So costs a little bit in the old water, so we're gonna take a swig here of the old water here. And well, I know my infection is not looking great, but we are going to focus on getting some antibiotics from Trader Rick today because I know he has some. Just gonna throw some there, and yeah, so I just wanted to get all my basic quests done. We still need to get some stuff for a dew collector, so I say we get to it. We're looking okay on the sledgehammer front here, so try to jump down without breaking the legs. So rotten flesh I'm not gonna turn down because that's actually good for farm plots. I did plant some mushrooms up there overnight and found like a couple mushroom spores, so would you look at all this rotten flesh. This is actually handy because I can use it for I was going to grab that with a tier 2 bone knife, but I don't have the bones for it. One second here, and harvest rotting flesh is complete. Another little XP challenge done. We'll talk to this big guy here. Get you a nice arrow. There you go. You look very good, sir. And he's sprinting at me. He's getting mad. And, of course, we're still dealing with a concussion. There you go. Glad you finally got the memo. Take an arrow to the knee and be a good little zombie. Let's see what's in this car here while we're at it. Very nice. And... okay. Where was I? I was gonna make a tier 2 bone knife, so grab you, and like I was saying, I was gonna harvest all this. Want to just have the bone knife to make it that little bit better to make this. So, because like also good for bones and all that. And man, I need to get the there we go. Trying to get the faster animation here. So. If I get farm plots going, then I can start planting proper crops and having actual bonus stuff. I wonder... oh right, there's a job that we're gonna do for Trader Rick. I was gonna make my way over to him, but oh well. And it seems like these body bags are giving out they're giving out little bits of polymer. I don't remember it ever doing that, so that's a nice little bonus. Anyways, I'm gonna harvest all this, all these body bags up, and I'll meet you guys at that job. Well, we are coming up to Wilbur's place now for our job, and so we're gonna check immediately if the mailbox is open or not. It doesn't look like it, so thank goodness. I did the challenge for drinking from an open water source because there was a bridge with a little kind of river thing, so we'll hold on to the paper for now. Not that big of a deal. I could have just done it right here. I did redeem the other challenges for XP, so we got the, I think it's the homesteading reward? Yeah, it is. Tier 1 clear. Get this, and what do you have in the mailbox for me? Art of Mining, Volume 7. Mine tools do 10% more block damage. I think that applies to the stone axe, so that's wonderful news. And we'll grab the trash pile and truck before we get in here. It was kind of a little stretch out, and I do want to kind of get this done a little bit quickly because I'd like to have a, I would like to have, try to purchase that, proper antibiotic before this infection gets out of hand, so. Hello! Doink, we'll take care of you. And blueberry seeds, not gonna turn down. Come here. There you go. Bookcase with a whole bunch of books. I'll just read these for XP. Grab them up and take you with. I got Captain Canada here. Good morning to you. Oh, I took out your painting. I'm sorry. And he's unconscious. Come on. I know you want to go down. Yeesh. Come here. Got a nice tasty arrow. There you go. Good man. Ha. Check the nightstand here. Grab the cloth fragments. Gonna need those. We got you, so I'll just kind of sneak you. There you go. Take care of his giant pimple on his face. Kind of raid the kitchen here, see what's around, see. Getting some wood out of it. Not gonna complain. Yucca fruit, that could be useful later on. But there's some murky water. Everything's useful at this point. We got home cooking weekly. And some potatoes and all that. Another home cooking weekly. Perfect. And there we go. Another can of food. Still got a little bit more to search here. No. And blueberries. So. We've already unlocked cornbread and goldenrod tea. Ha. And, oh, you just spawned. Well, I'll just take you out with the pipe shotgun. Haven't used it at all, so. Oh. Easy there, Arlene. Come on. And I kind of grazed her. Oh, dropped me a loot bag. Supposedly they dropped like I was kind of keeping up with the experimental updates like for 2.0. Like supposedly they dropped the loot bag rate from like 5% down to 4%. It doesn't exactly feel like it's that, but ergonomic grip mod schematic, that's actually very handy. More ammunition and loot. Sweet. Make sure I actually load the pipe shotgun, maybe, because I always forget to do that with the pipe shotgun. Alright, you have that, and come on, please, some Sledge Saga books in here. Crack a book. I would love one. Get hammered. Actually, Sledgehammer quality 3 is not bad, so automatic weapons, fully automatic is more accurate with each shot fired. Thank you. Got some first aid bandages and some armor fittings, so grab that. I don't think that can be put in my thing here. No. I'm just gonna scrap that old baton down. Love this can of, what is this? Chicken soup. Yummy. So I'm going to, since that job is done, I'm going to harvest this up really fast, but I'm going to go back to Treyarch here pretty quick to see about getting some antibiotic. Well, coming back up on Treyarch here pretty quick, I just want to see if I can find some honey. And there's some bees, so get out of my way. Thankfully, a good power attack from the sledgehammer will take care of him nice and quickly. Well, one thing I remember about these swarms of bugs is apparently, like, I hear like they're basically like they have immunity to bullets, or their resistance is set really high, and so basically you have to use melee on them. Well, let's get in here, see what this clown has to offer for us. So I really don't want to deal with him too much, but we gotta for the bicycle.
If you drink, well, look here, boys.
You
We got
have.
ourselves a real life hero.
I'm gonna take
And now
some.
He wants to be paid.
I'll take a crafting skill bundle. I've got the homesteading. I'm gonna take 2 armored up books. Actually, that's a handy little. Because we don't have any points in our armor,
Well,
which is in the
look who
general skill
decided
tree.
to show
So
their face again.
gonna sell this stuff off to you, and right, I was gonna sell that Spear Hunter book, so that's a decent amount of stuff. Let me go and grab the antibiotics. I might wind up going for the second one, just because it would be nice to have extras. So, we have nothing really useful for books, aside from the 5% more XP from zombies at night, so that would be really nice to have
Thanks,
too.
buddy.
We got more Get Hammered books, we got Knife Guy, Bone Knife quality 3, we should have quality 2, yeah, quality 3 tools, so I think we should be up to tier 4 sledgehammers. Yay! Okay, cool. What'd you have for another book? Not book, blah, another job. Bob's Cafe, you have Camp Carwall, Newly Cabin, Ranger Station Charlie. Those are pretty far, but
Oh, look
you know
who's
what?
tired of eating out of dump. Don't just stand
I'm gonna
there.
put a
Thumb up your ass.
put a
Get the
chest down
job done.
out front of Trader X Cut. I want to see what Camp Carwall is. I think I remember raiding it at some point, but I want to just be certain. So, oh look, oh yeah, there's an animation for the antibiotics now. So we'll slap that down for a storage box. There you go. And sweet. And I'm just gonna slap everything in here. And we'll do a little time lapse over to Camp Carwell. Alrighty, so we're coming up on Camp Carwell, which is over there, but it's not this POI, and this is one of the new tier 5s. This is hybrid mining, and Frank Burns is ingredients, aka the businessman, so definitely not going to be trying to go after like the main loot in this, but because I imagine there'd probably be a lot of ferals in here, but we might as well take out some of the zombies. Doesn't hurt. 3 crits in a row, you say. Yeah, like, I don't want to go through all of this, but we'll kind of take a little look-see at it. I did find, Grey Heist Volume 6, which is no stamina while sneak sprinting, but more importantly, at the, I'll show you guys after I take out the nurse. Doink, thank you. Grab you up, grab that, thank you. For the drinks. Over at Coleman, off in the distance over there, I managed to find a, what is this one? Ah, rock dirt shells. I managed to find a painkiller, so now we don't have to worry about the stat bonus reduction anymore, so got the animation there. Yeah, just take a little peek in here. That is insane there. Like, this is like, I think they said like, they're over here and like this, it's like 100 by 100 POIs. Like, it is a massive POI. Like, yeah, this kind of dwarfs some of the older ones, so I'm excited to get to it once we have the opportunity, so enough of that. Let's get over here. There's really no there's really no... Huh. I do like how there is, how the POIs are... I can't remember off the top of my head if the, hey, 3 skill points. Should spend some of those, we should... I remember there's a, like, I can't remember if the POIs were linked up with paths like this. I think they're just kind of out in the wilderness, so... Invest into you, now we can invest into you. Get our damage up there, and now we can start investing into strength mastery, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves there, so... We have some crops we can harvest here, so I'm gonna take this for my own benefit. Potato plants, thank you very much. Probably harvest that bag of fertilizer up too. Grab you. I did make sure to upgrade my stuff on the way over, so you are really unconscious there, lady. There you go. Get you nice and down, and might as well take the previous inhabitants of this POI here with me so we can have various goods. So, alrighty. You are a destroyed dew collector. Do you have Forge Ahead? Nope, but a little bit of bonus polymer, so I'm not going to complain. Actually, we'll drink that yucca juice that we found at the mining place, so. It's Captain Canada once again. Seen him like 3 times today. He's like becoming a very common zombie. My goodness. I love Captain Canada, but we don't need to see him all the time, so. I'm trying to sneak a little bit here. There's a zombie up ahead here. Let's see. Well, oh! I woke him up, he started waking up, but I managed to get the sneak damage on him. Ooh, Sledge Saga. Sledgehammer's degree 20% slower. Well, there's our first bonus. I really want that, that one book that gives double XP for, power attack, because that will make leveling up way faster. Hey look, it's Frank Burns. Good to see you, buddy. Adios. I might as well harvest this up too, so. Because this can make for good stuff for stone. And I'm also going to grab this up here. Because I want to have a good supply of stone, not just for repairing. Grab you, and grab this up too. At least it's extra clay. I'm going to drop the sand. There's a little bit of cobblestone too, so. What I'm gonna do with that is I'm actually gonna make cobblestone out of the clay to reduce inventory clutter. And we'll grab this up. I can use that seed for later, so. One thing I noticed, I can't remember exactly if it was from, you know, like 1.0 to 1.4, but I noticed that the bird, stop it. I think it's like I noticed that the PO like with the old what you call it, living off the land. I think it might have been in 1.0, but they made it to where you have triple harvest now. So take you down and we'll grab you up. Thank you very much. But we're basically to the last little bit of zombies here. Frank Burns once again. Doink. And so we gotta check that, but we're gonna check for Home Cooking Weekly. What do we got? Acid. Also check the coffee maker here. That's crunchy coffee. Just gonna drop it. There we go, and I'm gonna have that can of dog food. Yum yum. No bookshelves to speak of in here, and also grab this up for a little bit of extra cloth. Is there anything good in the purse here? It's lockpicks. Not really in big need of those, but I guess we'll take them. I'm honestly really liking the ram gen this update. Like it's actually, I like how there's like, it's just not all woods and all that. It's actually reasonable. Like it makes it feel more wild. We got Mikey and his skinny friend. 2 skinny friends. Get one of you and Mikey. Come on. Get you down while we open the key rack. That's one thing I really hope they fix too. Like the whole like if you go into a non-quested like a POI you're not questing, it doesn't just lock up the doors on you. Read you for XP and all that. Got crack a book here. And a bonus painkiller, which is actually handy. So now we have concussion storage later. Armored up. We got Primer Quality 3, which I actually forgot to make on the wheel. And stone tools quality 4. I'll probably wait till like tier 5 stone tools, and that does remind me of another thing. Like, supposedly from what I heard, the stone axe actually no longer takes a legendary part to make at tier 6, so that's actually a nice little update that they did to that. Because like really no point in making it. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna walk over to Trader X again, and we'll see what we got for reward there. Well, we are coming back up on Trader X once again. Nice peaceful walk. So I had to actually upgrade my tools and armor, so got better protection, more damage from the tools, so it's nice to not be chased down by zombies or bugs. So we'll just kind of temporarily throw most of this in here, so I'm gonna grab the brass so I can sell it off, and see how much cash we have, because I do want to buy that extra little thing, so alright, Mr.
Hap,
Rook.
you think you're pretty smart.
I think they
now,
increased
don't
the payout on
Here's your
the
pay,
Dukes for the
Einstein.
clear, so Night Stalker Volume 4, Never Over Encumbered at Night. That's actually a really good book. I don't know when I'll encounter that again, so I'm gonna grab that.
Let's get this
It used to be, I think,
with.
300 Dukes for when you would kind of, you'd see that. So, do I want to sell that off just because I can buy the antibiotic with that?
Shit,
There
man.
you go.
I treat
Let's
you that
read
good,
that.
and you don't even
Thank you.
fucking tip me.
Oh, quit your whining. We'll take
better
on
take
Bob's
this job.
Cafe.
I'm not-
Probably.
It's a deal.
I don't know if I
Disappoint
want to do that
me, and
this
you'll find
episode.
yourself on
I
the
kind of want
wrong
to
end of a rope.
do some miscellaneous looting around town, like, you know, not just solely, like, focus on all the stuff here, so, man, I was just about to go walking out of town, or walking into town, and I want to sell this off to you.
Well, look who decided. All right,
There.
now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's grab our stuff. I think I ought to go back to home and throw my stuff in before we get too out of hand. I don't have any points to spend. I did want to point out that there is now a light armor tree, so reduce standard durability use by 15%, gain +1 armor rating for each piece, and then it goes up to +4 armor rating for each piece of light armor. And it also reduces your durability usage by 60%. And then it's like you get the movement penalties and all that and all. So I don't think you get any more armor rating out of these though. No. So it's like, since light armor's already like, you know, kind of, you don't have any movement penalty with it. Like basically make it to where you can just you just get more armor for running light armor, which I like that. That's a nice little kind of benefit. I probably have to kind of do a deep dive into that to see like what, you know, once that's maxed out, like how many points you get with like a full set of light armor, and see like what the maximum possible rating is compared to like light armor, but like heavy armor or medium armor. Sounds like we got a spider. But yeah, I think that would be kind of an interesting comparison. So, let me just drop some stuff off and we'll kind of pick a place to loot. Okay, so looking for a place to loot now. Like I said, I don't want to do Bob's S'mores. We'll save it for the morning, so. We do have the animal hoarder. We might take this time to kind of loot some mailboxes, see if we can find anything good. Hey, level up. Got level 9, so I am looking a little hungry, but I'm cooking food at home. I'm not too concerned about it. We can invest a point into Strength Mastery, but that's for mining tool stuff and everything like that. I don't really want to get into that, like, just yet. Kind of like I would rather get up into the further levels, so... Yeah, if I could find like another Sledge Saga book, that would be great. Oh, and yeah, I find a Sledge Saga book, but I literally find a duplicate. What are the odds of that? Also, I did find in a like a mailbox kind of by the one of the businesses, the Hunter's Journal Volume 3, 10% more damage against coyotes. That'll be useful for the desert, but we're not in a boat. We're a fair ways off the desert, so let's see here. So kind of grab you up. And also we should check the challenges for the survival. So wear any non-primitive armor. Okay. Harvest mushrooms 0 out of 5. The burnt smoothie we need to craft. Harvest nitrate powder out of 500. Take out burnt zombies, leave any in container while in the forest, do that 5 times, and then survive 15 minutes in the burnt forest, which, funny enough, that used to be 20 minutes, but apparently they dropped that down to 15 minutes in the experimental phases. Dang it, Arlene. Go away. Okay. Arlene, stop it. There you go. And I'd say like probably after nighttime once we get over to home, we'll probably take a look at the other challenges. So I do just kind of want to loot something quick. Grab you. Hard Mining Volume 3. 10% more oral buzz from coffee. That's a nice book when you're mining. I think we did already for the Film Fanatics house, the mailbox. Yes, we did. Okay. Getting a little turned around here, but doesn't hurt to double check or triple check. Okay, see what's in the truck here. It doesn't hurt to loot it. Another tier 2 stone spear. Games really want me to have 2 stone spears. Yard sale. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a sign be used in POI like that. So this is, what is this place? The seller's trader. It's a remnant. Doesn't mean there's gonna be really much loot or zombies, but what the hell? We'll check it out. It don't hurt to look. There's a book hiding amongst here, so get hammered and might as well just kind of see if there's any zombies at home. There is one. Blade hot mod schematic. Very nice. And we'll grab this. That looks like, I feel like that should be lootable right there, so grab you. Not much else aside from the stove. I got flesh. Easy there, big guy. Sorry, didn't mean to raid your home. But we gotta survive somehow. Okay, come on. There you go, good man. Grab you and... Alright. Got you rolling. Just take you down. Anything on the garment bag? Not really. Got a chair which I'll scrap for wood in a second. I'll take you. Thank you. I got a truck over here, so a little bit more polymers hiding around here. Annie, please stop it. Come on. Thank you. And you have Furious Fist, which is basically useless to me. We'll grab you up for that. Same with you. You can come with me, and I'll take the whatever's in the truck. More mushroom spores. I'm up to 4 now. There's a complete workbench in here. Smack you up in here, and come on. See a crate you're hiding. Another loot bag. Starting farming. We got goldenrod chrysanthemum. I'll just eat that right now. Got some bow shotgun shells. We got a working stick box here. What might you hold? Working sit box. That was the wrong crate, so grab you. And so Sledgehammer quality 5. We are really upgrading today. And I want to search this little medical pile if it will let me. Say, like, what is the deal with this medical pile? That hitbox is ridiculous. Okay. Well, I don't think we can't really get out of there. We can grab the key box, and so we shall get back to home, and we'll kind of go over the rest of those biome challenges before we call it good for the day. So, okay, well, I just want to make sure I'm safe. Ooh, mushrooms. Did not realize that that was there. We can complete one of the biome challenges right now, I think. So we didn't. Oh, so you have to do this in the burnt biome. Okay. So you have to do that in the burnt biome. That makes a lot of sense, actually. It's like, I was wondering because, like, it showed, like, it didn't say anything about, like, in the biome, and it's like, it tells you in the first challenge. So it doesn't allow you to cheese it from the get-go. Anyways, let's get up here after, and so, okay. So we went over burnt biome. So we have to get the first biome badge for desert, and then we have to we have to harvest aloe vera leaves, and then get the oasis smoothie, which is the desert smoothie, harvest oil shale, and then dwell in it, and then we have to take out 10 plague spitters in the desert, any container in the desert, which is 10 containers. We gotta wear that biome badge, and then blueberries, then the frostbite smoothie, and the coal and the winter biomes. So, and we gotta take out the frost claws, which is one of the new zombs. We gotta loot any container while in the snow, which is 15. And we gotta survive 25 minutes. So it goes from 15 minutes in the burnt, 20 into the desert, 25 in the snow, and then it's survive half an hour in a wasteland. And then you have to get biome badge 3, and then you have to get 20 radiated mushrooms, and then atomic smoothie, craft it, and then you have to harvest lead while in the wasteland. And then you get mutated zombies out of the while in the wasteland, then you have to do 20 of the containers. So, anyways, I'm going to call this episode here, guys. If you made this far into the episode, you like what you see, do please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Helps the channel oh so much. Do channel notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And we shall see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys have a great day.